Hi guys, when the UK left the European Union, one of the sectors of the economy hardest hit was of course agriculture. Farmers were unable to access many of the workers that they needed before, the cost of importing goods was more expensive, and many of the subsidies they received from the European Union dried up. Now, you would have imagined that they would be angry with Nigel Farage, but unfortunately recently he was welcomed like a conquering hero at one of their protests, which doesn't make any sense. Now, another issue, of course, is immigration, as James O'Brien raises here, which, of course, doesn't make any sense either.
The people who are angriest about the so-called small boats caused it. It is their fault. It is on them. The people who sold it to them, the numbers are, frankly, extraordinary. Remember, we formally left the EU. That's the point at which this is measured from. 1,843 people making that journey in 2019. So far, well, and then if you go to the last measurable full year, or you choose 2022, 45,774. How can people who voted to reduce immigration in the Brexit referendum look at these numbers, not just the big numbers, but the small boat numbers, and think, I know who I'm going to vote for. I'm going to vote for the people who sold it to me?
Yes, I don't understand this. Nigel Farage and Reform UK are leading in the polls. And they're leading with people, primarily, who voted for Brexit. And why did they vote for Brexit? Because they wanted to bring down immigration. And if you ask people who are so-called concerned about immigration, which party are they going to vote for? Reform UK. Like, I don't understand this. Really, I don't understand how people who voted to leave the European Union in order to bring down immigration would vote for Reform UK now. You were lied to. You were told, if we leave, it will bring down numbers. The numbers went up. We know the reason why the numbers went up. But the focus here is on Nigel Farage and Reform. They lied to people in 2019. They lied to people in 2016. They lied to people in 2024. And of course, Nigel Farage is not going to have some sort of epiphany and stop lying in 2028 or 2029, whenever the next general election is. And it will work. I honestly don't understand what people see in this guy. Boris Johnson, in 2019, people voted for him to shake up the system, to be a bit like Donald Trump. That worked out really well, didn't it? But Nigel Farage, who has a long track record of lying to people, being a charlatan, a proven one, people will come back and vote for him again. What is it about this guy? I understand when it comes to the election, many people will be angry with the incumbent. People will be angry with the Labour government. They would have voted for them hoping that there will be change, that things will get better, and it depends on Labour if they improve the situation. But there's a whole cohort, maybe 20% of the voting population, who will vote for Nigel Farage even though he lies to them. Is it they believe that he's not lying to them, but he's lying to everyone else? Is it they believe that, yes, he lies in order to get into power, but then he'll improve things? Has Nigel Farage apologised for Brexit? Has he apologised for the rising numbers? No, of course he hasn't. He will never apologise, but he'll also blame other people. Brexit was a success, but it didn't succeed because of the Tories. It's not Brexit's fault that the numbers went up. It's the Tories' fault. But people will believe that. People will say, yes, it's not really Nigel Farage's fault. It's not really Brexit's fault. It's the fault of the Conservative Party. They didn't implement it right. If somebody can continually lie to you and you will vote for them, what does that say about you? You know, one thing is to being conned, but to be constantly conned and still believe that this person is on your side, I don't know, it beggars belief. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this, and I'll see you in the next video.